These roads up here are awesome. Beautiful. Right, nearly there. Some good roads down there. Nice day for it. Nice little poodle doodle along. Right, see if we can find this place. Not been here before. Let's go again. Viva la Honda! Okay, so when I arrived at Shrewsbury Honda Centre, the fella there was super friendly. He got the form and the bike sorted straight away, and he just told me to enjoy myself. Top bloke. Hi mate. So just know that this isn't a comprehensive review of the bike. This is just the first impressions I got from a spin around Shrewsbury for half hour or so on a test ride. First thing I noticed was the way that the bike sounded. It's very quiet at tick over, but a nice raspy sound when the throttle was applied. Now, as soon as I opened her up a bit, I had this big massive smile on my face. It made me feel like a little naughty kid again, like when I used to take my mate's Pooch Maxi around the block when we were about 13. And you know what, it moves pretty quick off the line and up to about 40 mile an hour. Then the acceleration slowed down, but it was still quick enough to keep up in traffic. And surprisingly, it was actually very comfy. It's got a big padded seat, and because the tank's so narrow, your legs actually lie in quite a natural position that's easy on the hips. So, do you know what, I wish I could have took this bike on a field or a beach to piss about on, because I think it would have been a right laugh being able to throw something like this around, and surely fun is what this bike is all about. There's more practical and cheaper 125s available, so if you're not looking at one of these for the fun of it, then there doesn't seem to be that much point in one, unless you're really small or your storage space is tiny or something. So I got a nod from every biker I see, and it seemed to turn heads. I don't think it's a massive fanny magnet or anything, but surely you need a sense of humour to buy one, and you know, birds love that, don't they? Also, if you drive like a big loud car, everyone assumes your penis is tiny, so on one of these, you know, you must look like bloody King Dong of Big Dick World. This out years ago, it's so much fun. So I partially booked this test ride as just as something to do, because I had an overnight trip planned on the 650, and that got cancelled last minute due to COVID, and I just wanted to do something bike related and get out of the house for a couple of hours, but I had also been watching some other people riding on these on YouTube and things, and I did have some genuine interest in owning one, but as I don't really have a spare £3,000 and I don't want to get rid of my CB, I can't really justify buying one at the moment, so it's going to have to stay in the shop for someone else to enjoy. Also, I'm currently planning a fairly big trip for November and thought it would be a good laugh and a challenge to do it on a monkey bike, but yeah, I'm going to go on what I've got. And to be honest, I do like the CB more every time I ride her. So unfortunately, I'd booked my test ride at a busy time in the afternoon, so there was a lot of traffic around, but I suppose that's where the bike shines in some ways, because it's so light and easy to manoeuvre. You could cut through busy towns or city traffic in no time. It's a manual gearbox with 4 gears, and first gear is actually pretty long, which is another bonus for town riding, because it helps keep the ride smooth in stop-start traffic. Anyway, my advice is, if you're after a monkey bike, then don't just go on what others say on their reviews, because it's what makes you happy. Go and find a dealer, take one out for a spin, and see if you like it. Personally, I think I'd get one if I was on an L plate and I could afford one, but it's probably not for everyone, so you've got to suck it and see for yourself. So a little bit about the trip that I've mentioned earlier. I'm hoping to do a trip where I go from North Wales, where I live, up to Inverness, and then do some sort of coastal route very similar to the North Coast 500 and back. And I think I'm going to try and do it all in about 4 days, so it'll be about 1,200 miles in 4 days. And try and get a few people to sponsor me, and think up a charity that we can help while I'm doing it, to raise a few quid. Yeah. And with that being planned towards the end of November, even the weather is going to make it a challenge, never mind the mileage. Okay, thanks for watching. I should be able to get some more adventurous videos up before too long, but the virus hasn't helped in one bit so far. So please subscribe and like the video, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.